Hey y'all, it's April the 4th, 2017, and we're living in the tribulation. A lot of people don't believe that, and then there's a lot of people who do believe that. And, a lot of different people actually believe it and stuff. And I want to bring up one of these groups of people because there's a lot of people who do believe that, the Bible's playing itself out, and it basically foreshadows everything that's going to happen, and it's all playing itself out. There's a lot of people who believe that. Certain groups that believe that too, but they're just very different from myself. They're very different from myself, but they also believe, for the most part, that this book is foreshadowing everything, and we're in the tribulation at this point. Alright. There are groups out there, they're very different from me, but see, that's the problem with me. The thing is, inevitably I can find common ground with anybody and everybody and stuff, it seems. Even and especially these such people. And I'm talking about the Black Israelites. Alright, that's what I want to dive into the most today. There's a group of people who's called the Black Israelites. And I was actually just watching a couple videos from this one guy. I don't really know his name. Zabach. Maybe it's spelled Z-A-B-A-C-H. Anyways, I was watching some of his videos, and of course, he's not going to be the only Black Israelite. Thing is, if you don't know who that is, I don't blame you, because they're not exactly very popular. But the Black Israelites have been around for a long time now. They've been around since before I was born, actually. What they do is they walk around looking much like Power Rangers, and we're going to get to that in a second, looking much like Power Rangers, wearing shiny emblems and all sort of stuff shining on them. And, they've been walking around. Basically, their whole thing is, white people are the dang devil. If you got any white in your skin, that's the devil in your skin and stuff. And all sort of stuff. They think the Black Israelites are like, we're the lost tribe of Israel, and we got the black skin. And that's how you could tell if you're an actual Israelite, is by your skin color. That is their whole thing. And plus, they use the Bible a whole lot. And they pick and choose what little verses they want to talk about. But see, this is what the Black Israelites do. They don't like anybody with the white skin in them and stuff. They think we're all going to hell and stuff. But if you have black skin, or if you have some sort of black skin, well, then you're an Israelite. You're just going to go to heaven, all right? And not only that, it goes deeper than that, because they don't include Africans either. They're like black people. To be a Black Israelite and to qualify for their little system, you can't even be African. If you're African, you still go to hell. You got to be a certain kind of black and stuff. You got to be like that North African kind of lighter black or whatever. I forget what kind of denomination they call themselves, but anyways, this is their whole deal. And you know what's funny is that I can listen to these guys, and I can hear that they lots of times use reason and logic. All right. And lots of times we actually do agree on a lot of the stuff that they're saying. All right. I can relate to those Black Israelites who pretty much think I'm the scum of the earth. I can relate to y'all. I hear what you're saying, most of it and stuff. Of course, you go off the beaten path and stuff. After a while, I mean, you kind of go. See, the thing is about a Black Israelite, if you start to watch them and stuff, they have the same formula they've been had for decades. And it's kind of weird, and it's kind of annoying. It's frustrating. Because Black Israelites, the thing about them is they put on speeches. They have one guy, and he's saying some stuff, and they have his assistant, and he's reading out verses from the Bible. And they have this little routine that they do, and they're very good at it. They're pretty dang good at it, usually, because they got a lot of practice. But at the same time, they cannot debate. They're terrible at debating. You don't ever, if you want to waste your time, watch them debate about anything, because they can't debate, right? The thing is, his debate, the way that they debate, and I've seen it before, these Black Israelites, is they'll have the assistant reading verses from the Bible, and they'll have the first guy, the original guy, and he'll just be shouting at you. That is their debate style, so they never win. They never win. And that's why the Black Israelites, that's probably why you haven't probably heard of them. Or you might have seen them once or twice and laughed at them because, like I said, they look like Power Rangers a little bit. And like I said, I can relate to a lot of what they're saying. We can find common ground, certainly. And people don't like it, but we can. And I can find common ground with people in the KKK, probably. Right? And people don't like that, but I can. And the thing is, people in the KKK, they think I'm going to hell just the same. Alright, I don't qualify for their thing either, but I can find common ground with them. And the thing is, I'm not even attacking the Black Israelites today, and I'm not attacking the Klan today. I'm definitely not speaking out against their First Amendment right to say whatever they want to. I'm encouraging that. Alright, I'm not the enemy of either one of these groups. Right, and in that, I want them to feel free, feel very welcome to say whatever they want to say. Right, some of it I find interesting, some of it I can even relate to. That all being said, maybe y'all want to be my friend. Maybe the Black Israelites and the Klan and all these other groups out there, maybe they want to be my friend. All right, so if they were my friend, hypothetically, this is what I would tell them. I tell them, stop wearing what you're wearing, all right? And that is a serious problem for you, all right? And it's not working. You got to understand, when you're dressing up in shiny things, and I'm not even talking about jewelry. I'm talking about when your clothes have been all bedazzled and stuff, and you're wearing shiny crowns on your head. Or you're wearing these pointy caped, you got a cape on and pointy hats. That's actually a terrible decision. It's actually a terrible decision. Like, these two groups that I'm speaking of currently, the Klan and the Black Israelites, they both claim to, be all down with Jesus. They both talk about the Bible and stuff like that. However, they go around they walk around in stuff that is absolutely absurd. And it's funny. It's a funny joke. Alright, the stuff and they always wear this stuff. They never don't wear the stuff. And it's silly to look at. It's preposterous. Alright, and the reasoning behind all that, it might be because you're supposed to separate yourself from the world. The Bible says this sort of stuff. You are supposed to separate yourself from the ways of the world. So they might think, oh well, I got to dress silly and different, so as to show visibly that I am separating myself from the world. That is retarded. And I'm saying that as your friend. I'm saying that as your hypothetical future friend. That is retarded. Alright? And I want you to think. I want both of y'all to think right now. Every single picture that you ever seen, a depiction of, every single picture that you ever seen in your life with Jesus, I want you to tell me what he was wearing. I want you to meditate on that. Yeah, you're right. Exactly what everybody else was wearing. That's what I want to explain to you about Jesus. He was wearing exactly what everybody else was wearing in that day around him. Alright? So y'all are slipping. Y'all are fucking up. By wearing all these shiny, ridiculous looking clothes. That's one of the ways y'all are fucking up. Secondly, you can't debate really. You're not good at it. Alright, and I welcome a debate. Alright, if you really want to have one. You know what I'm saying? These are a couple of ways that y'all are slipping. And I'm your friend. I'm just suggesting that you might want to lose these things. Because they're retarded. Anyways, it's April the 4th, 2017. I'll have to holler at y'all later.